switch you and the mayor, and we'll have the mayor come in, and then we're going to talk to you in a little bit more. Sound good? Awesome. But leave the food, man.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thanks. Mayor Martin, come on in. It's so good to be in Belmont this morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Thanks for being here with us. You know, I hear so many people say, hey, if I were going to move, I might move to Belmont. Do you hear that too?
I hear that quite often.
Yeah.
I really do.
Why do you think it is now that Belmont has become a place that is really piquing people's attention?
Well, I think the proximity to Charlotte, for one thing, is very, very important. The fact that a lot of people work downtown, and also the fact that Belmont, to me, is one of the friendliest towns. I'm a New Yorker. So I moved down here many years ago, 50 years ago, to go to school. And to me, the personality of the town has always been one that's a welcoming personality.
So you've lived in Belmont for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
How is this most recent change? What has it been? Because I know that other towns, Pineville, Fort Mill, other towns are trying to have the resurgence that Belmont has. What worked for you?
Well, I think the fact that we are so close to the airport and that people want to have businesses in this area so they can get the use of the airport is very, very important, too. I think that was a big catalyst right there. It was the last undeveloped area from a county standpoint. And us in Mount Holly, that being so close to the Charlotte border right there, and Cramerton as well, it's very important for businesses to look for other places to locate because everything else is saturated. So being able to grow on this side is a tremendous thing.
Can I ask you to stay with us just a little bit? Because
Sure.
when we go over to our digital show on Facebook Live and WBTV.com, I want to talk to you more about this because it is really interesting, and I want to talk more about business in downtown Belmont. Is that good?
Absolutely.
All right, don't leave. We'll feed you.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll eat the shrimp every Friday.
There you go. Christy, back over to you.
All right, Chris.
We are at Nellie's Southern Kitchen, which is sort of that corner restaurant as you pull into downtown Belmont. It's the first thing you really see. And so right here on the corner. And they have been wonderful to host us for this today. One of many restaurants in downtown Belmont now, one of many places where you can go and spend a little time. There are so many shops. In fact, Mayor, come on in for a second if you would, since we're here. Talk about Belmont as a destination to spend a day because there are shops, there are all kinds of things.
Well, there's so many places to eat for one thing.
Yeah.
And so many shops to buy things at for another thing. So that what makes it a destination.
Do you see more housing coming into the area? Do you see some of the houses that are existing being fixed up? What's the sort of the residential situation right now?
It's a combination. A lot of people that live here like to stay here, and it's just such a pleasant town to live in, be around. But we do have some development coming in along the river, especially down there. We got some townhomes and apartments coming along the river down there. The Aberfoyle project that we have, it was an old Dixie yarn place that had been gone for years and stuff. But also, too, down behind South Point Road on the Harris Teeter land, there's apartments going down there. We also have another phase 2 Kevin Lofton apartments coming near the Walmart that we have. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Belmont.
Earlier when Kristen was talking to you, you gave us the reason why people are moving here. Well, why are people staying here?
Well, the friendliness of the town. I mean, I just think it's one of the greatest towns I've ever been involved with as far as that goes. I grew up in New York City, and it's not a very friendly town.
Very different from Belmont.
Yeah, you say hello to somebody that tell you something different. You know? So,
That's right.
But being here in Belmont, it just I've been down here 50 years. Been down here a long time. And just the southern hospitality is what the big plus is for this town. So, but there's a lot of business growth coming in here too.
Yeah.
A lot of potential for growth. We definitely need another crossing across that river down there. And been talking to Val Lyles about trying to get that done too.
Oh, good. Okay.
That'd be a good thing.
That would be helpful. Well, Mr. Mayor, thank you for coming to spend time with us. How were the shrimp and grits? So good, right?
Outstanding.
Yeah, outstanding for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us here today. We really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out on this chilly morning.
Thanks for being
spending
here.
Time with us.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
so guys, there you go. That's where we are, and that's the scoop on Belmont these days.
Yeah, and I bet the mayor is excited because this weekend Belmont is going to have its first annual Oktoberfest.